starting the story. Yeah. We are starting the day with a story. It's an inspiring story. It's absolutely beautiful.
Truly
We're very excited, aren't we?
So Alan Cochrane is a former professional footballer. He's played for Tottenham and Brentford, but since retirement, he's begun coaching a team which has an incredible difference.
Alan now devotes his time to coaching the Brentford Penguins, which is UK's only football team for children with Down syndrome.
And he joins us now to tell us more alongside three of the superstar team members, Charlie, Catherine and Louis. Morning, everyone.
Morning, guys.
How are you?
So good to have you.
Thanks for coming.
So, Alan, take us back to the start. So you're a professional footballer.
Yeah.
What happened when you retired? Did you go into coaching?
No. No, it's...
Did you have a rest first?
I didn't even have a rest. I had a young family to keep.
Yeah.
And left on the scrap heap of older players that didn't really have anything to go to. No education, left school when I was 14. Went cab driving.
Yeah.
And that's when the whole DS stuff started. So I was told to pick up some kids from home and take them to school. The first kid got in, had DS, second kid DS. There's this one particular kid that would always get in the front and I'd have house and dance music on. And he wouldn't get out till a particular tune finished.
Brilliant.
When the tune finished, he would get out and then me and him would get out and play football, little 1-2s together and stuff like that. Down the line, didn't stay in cabin too long. Controller phoned me and said, I don't know if you know, but Phil passed away of complications to do with DS. And the honest truth here, I think it was a moment in time when I just connected with these kids.
That's your frying pan in the face almost, isn't it?
It's exactly that moment. Yeah. And I vowed to that day that one day when I have more time to research it a little bit, and then hence the Brentford Penguins, or as I like to say, the beautiful people.
The beautiful people. They absolutely are. The Penguins happened, and you actually used your own money to set this up. It was in a hall down the road, and you only had 5 people who came to the first session. How did that go?
Yeah, it's a really great question. I was with DS Active, and I had to do the training, and they basically told me what I couldn't say, because I'm prone to saying the wrong things. So I said, do not say that. Got a hall, put some adverts out there, 5 kids, done it all professionally, 3 grids with all the cones and the footballs. First kid run in doing bird sounds and flapping his wings, and I just kicked everything away. And the truth is, I winged it for about 18 months.
Well, you just went with what they wanted to do and just
and
started out.
I watched how the parents reacted to the children. All these amazing kids have different needs and different kind of motivations, and I just watched the parents winged it, and then it becomes something bigger than I ever dreamed of.
I guess that is the thing, isn't it? Like, no 2 kids are the same, so no 2 kids with DS are the same. So you're literally learning as you go, and how you're going to coach one and how you're going to react to one will be very different to how you react to another.
Well, they're gifted in a way because everything's unconditional. So there's no porkies within them. What you see is what you get, whether that be love or laughter. And it was just a case of me then analysing them as individuals. And also I decided to have an open door policy, so I haven't turned any kid away no matter what. And our youngest is 5, and our oldest is a 19-year-old DS coach, so he helps coach the kids as well.
So 6 years down the line, where are we at now? What stage are you at now? Looks like you're flying.
We're on here with you guys.
Isn't it amazing?
We're on here with you guys. We've got 32 kids now. We train every Sunday morning. But for me also, there's 2 teams, and sometimes the most important team is the adults, is the parents or the guardians, because we feel that that's such a special place for them to come and share their issues that they have on a daily basis. But more than that, a support mechanism and a community where they can really express themselves.
This is kind of bigger than you now, isn't it? It's literally grown. It's so important. And not only that, a documentary has been based on these guys, and you went to New York. And Catherine, did you go with Alan to New York?
Yeah, I did. I went to New York because with Alan, basically, I went to New York because I was in New York.
Empire State.
You was in the movie, wasn't you?
I was making the movie just for everyone who employed when I should fight like that, but lots of fun and so very fun to work to hate things.
I heard, Catherine, that you looked after Alan. Is that true? You looked after him?
Yeah, very true.
Special K has a real empathetic nature. She's like, I call her the angel. So you dissipate everything you got, you just cuddle Kay and like everything's right. But we'd never seen the film, and we was in the Tribeca Film Festival in the De Niro suite, and I'm sitting there not watching it, and I can feel myself going a couple of times, and she literally put her arm around me and she went, Coach Al, everything's going to be all right.
Oh, that is just beautiful.
How'd the film come about? I mean, it's amazing.
Oh, it's crazy. So Louis Miles and Ahmed, I've got to give a shout out to them, otherwise they'll ever go at me. Louis Miles is a film director who's made some really good sports films. And he rang me up one day. I thought it was my mate taking the mickey, so we swore at each other for about 5 minutes and thought, this is going to work. But his best friend and uncle has DS. So he actually knew about DS, and he always wanted to make a film about the subject. And then over 3 or 4 months, he filmed us all in our houses and at the training ground, and it's kind of taken off from there.
And we've got Captain Charlie over there. How you doing, Captain Charlie?
Good.
Tell me about one of your favourite memories after lockdown. Tell me a little bit about that.
The memories of my lockdown looked fantastic because me and Alan in 2020 we actually shout out to Alan's channel because he actually does have a learning cause.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, we made a team. We phoned all the parents and made a conscious effort through lockdown because the kids were really suffering. And we decided to train social distance with the parents, and that's how we got through lockdown.
And you did some drills with them as well that they had to practice at home. Which
it was the only way around it. We'd done video messages and drills with them to get through, celebrated birthdays online, and then when the time was right, we took them all out.
Is this been the best thing that's ever happened to you in your career?
Oh, I've done many, many things, Al, but... Yeah, and I think for me also, the kids, I struggle at times because I think the kids give me more than I give them.
Yeah.
And it's just now dealing with all the sort of notoriety that's happening, but making sure the kids are okay.
But look at Lewis cuddling you there.
Louis, you need to talk about you and your commentary. This is great stuff, because I hear you are the hotshot commentator. Right, for come and sit over there with you.
He's putting his karaoke mic on.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah. So, because you love the football, like sort of the Gary Neville, don't you? The football commentary afterwards. Yeah. So how's it going, mate? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's good to see you. So after the game, do you do the interviews?
Yeah. So every game, then that Alan stops.
Yeah.
Just gets out from the car, anything, and just plays it, and then
you get the mic out.
Yeah.
So can you show me like what you do?
So what I need to do is I turn it off by pressing that.
It's a nice microphone.
Yeah, do that.
Yep, so you got it on. And then so let's say I've just scored a goal or something. Could you interview me or?
And I would say something like,
go on.
What did you do?
Well, I saw the goalkeeper off his line, and I thought if I chip him, I think it might go in. And it hit the bar and came back, and then Charlie scored it, and he scored a rebound.
Yeah.
Is he a good person to interview, Lewis?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's all right.
Thanks, buddy.
Now, Lewis, did you meet Beckham earlier this week?
Yeah.
What was he like?
I saw David Beckham was my mum.
Yeah.
Was actually was going to talk about socks with my sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So your mum got to meet Beckham as well?
No.
Oh, your mum, sorry, no, she didn't. Just you.
She was too busy.
Oh, she was too busy?
Talking about socks.
Oh, she was too busy talking about socks?
Too busy talking about socks?
Yeah.
God, she's got to make time for Beckham. I can't believe she didn't meet Beckham. What was he like, Beckham? Was he nice?
Yeah, I like him.
Did you play football with him?
Yeah.
Did you get a goal past him or?
Yeah, a couple of people scores against Beckham.
What position do you play at football? Do you score the goals or you're a defender?
Dribbler and striker.
Yeah.
You're a dribbler.
Right, nice.
Striker, she's everything. What's so lovely is the camaraderie. I can just feel the warmth that I can feel from you guys. And I heard, I don't know if it's true, there's another football team for over 40s, and I was thinking, could I join?
You're too young.
Am I? Little do you know.
Sorry.
Is it true?
Yeah, we become a charity about 8 weeks ago, and I gave up work to devote my time. We have an over 55 mental health men's walking football team.
That's amazing.
Go the Emperors. And we have a over 40s women's walking football team. Go the Empresses. And really, Al, to be honest with you, it's all the people that sit on the outside, for me, of society. So certain men, when they get to a certain age, they're not great with their feelings. They're physically shot, some of them. And the walking football has brought them back to life.
Nice.
And the women also, they're from the pre-Lionesses generation, where really all the things are for the youngsters, which is a great thing. But the women weren't allowed to play at school, so it was only for the boys. And now we got some amazing women, 3 cancer survivors, and we trained them yesterday, actually, and they're mad. They're mad, but I absolutely love them. And we just built our own community, so everyone interacts with each other.
Alan, what you are doing is just incredible.
Hang on a second. I don't know what he's teaching these kids, but apparently Louis got a chat-up line for you.
Oh, come over here. Come on. Come on, I want to see this. I want to see this chat. Get that microphone on. Come on, let's have a look.
Really electrifying.
OK, then, go for it. What's the chat-up line?
Yes, the chat-up line is basically, do you live at Tennessee?
I don't live at Tennessee, no, I don't.
Because you're the only 10 that I see.
He's got some more in the locker.
Oh, he's got some more in the locker. We'll have to chat later, me and you, won't we?
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're so happy that you came in. We've got a little surprise for you because we know you do so much. And, Alan, thank you so much for everything that you do for these kids. We've decided to sponsor you, basically.
So we have got some money for your kit.
We want to sponsor the kit.
So we're going to sponsor some kit for you for the up-and-comings. Is that all right?
Yeah, more than all right. We're always needing kit.
Right,
Thank you so much.
We got this morning on it there, look, so you can remember us. It's right on your heart, so we're always there
What's
with
it,
you.
like a 50 grand sponsorship?
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're doing the exact details to work out later on, Al, all right?
Thank you so much.
Finer print.
Listen,
Thank you so much.
It's been
amazing.
I got more chat-up lines.
Let's hear one more. You got one more?
Yeah, I say a lot.
Go on then, go for it.
How you came out the oven?
I didn't come out the oven, no.
Because you look hot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lewis.
There's more.
There's more.
Can I catch you?
You can catch me anytime, Bab.
Because the angel fell out of heaven.
Oh, that's...
Do we have to do anything else today? Can't we just do this for 2 hours?
Day, get the breath
You're
in.
the best.
Thank you,
Thank you for coming in.
Brilliant.
Thank you,
Thank
You are so hot. I just love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
Will you marry me?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
And I give a huge shout out to Harvey and Zoe.
Oh, you're
Thanks,
so
Dave.
lovely.
Coming up next, where do we go from here? Get ready for Drama in the Dales. Our Queen of Soap, Sharon Marshall, heading behind the scenes of Emma Down.
And a little bit later, she's the woman who faked a cancer diagnosis to scam her loved ones out of thousands in donations. But how did she get away with it for so long? We'll see you after the break.
Well done, guys.
Well done. I've got all my